Ever get the feeling you're being chased? That's probably how it seems right now if you're a tax cheat. World leaders have launched an almighty money hunt, and they say they're going after the super rich. But if you are trying to hang on to millions of dollars that should be paid in taxes, there is still one particularly reliable place to do it. That's the very same country that's leading the international charge against tax havens, the United States of America.
We'll identify jurisdictions that fail to cooperate, including tax havens, and take action to defend our financial system.
This is North Orange Street in Wilmington, Delaware. More than 6,500 companies are registered right here, but most make absolutely nothing and employ only one person. And they all come here for the same reason, to avoid paying taxes elsewhere. And it's a pretty popular place. 2/3 of the companies in the Fortune 500 have subsidiaries listed here. It is surprisingly easy to set up a Delaware shell company. All it takes is a few minutes, a laptop and a credit card. And you can do it from anywhere in the world. They ask you for a name and address, then ask you to confirm that you'll be the beneficial owner of the company. Then you need to identify the source of your funds. On this website, they offer a few added extras. For €300, you can order a virtual office in Geneva. €250 will buy you a company bank account in the Seychelles. Altogether, it comes in at just under $3,000. It's hard to believe, but you really can move your money offshore with the click of a mouse. To give you an idea of how all of this works, imagine that this laptop is your company and the external hard drive is your Delaware shell company. You transfer ownership of all your intangible assets. Those are things like trademarks, patents and investments over to the shell company. Then you pay royalties, license fees to the shell company for using them. It's a bit like you're paying rent to the external hard drive for using the information that's inside. You're paying money to yourself. And because you pay those fees, you can claim tax deductions in the place where you're actually running your business. The added bonus is that the profits made by the shell company in Delaware are tax-free and get pushed back to the parent company in the form of dividends and loans. And since the US has been leading the fight against tax havens, I wanted to find out if tougher regulations are making it any harder to operate in America's very own domestic version of the Cayman Islands. I'm trying to set up a Delaware shell company through your website. Are you able to give me some guidance?
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
You're quite confident that everything is within the guidelines, even though they made all of those kind of rulings at the G20 summit. I'm just a bit worried about this.
The G20 hasn't affected any change regarding the offshore activity or the use you might have with an offshore company.
So the G20 decision has no impact on Delaware shell companies?
Not directly, not, sir.
Far from being effectively chased down, it seems tax cheats are just finding new places to run. And if Delaware provides any insight, it may be a long time before the game is finally up. Hamish Macdonald, Al Jazeera, London.